Well, hello scrappers, and welcome back to my channel. Today it's time for another mail call video, and I have here a box from one of my viewers, Brad in Minnesota, and thank you, Brad. He was a little bit cryptic about what he wanted to send me. He just said he wanted to send me some stuff I'd probably find useful. I checked the box to see if it was ticking, but no, just kidding, Brad. But he sent me this nice big box, and Minnesota, that's one of the few states in this fine nation that I have never visited. I assume eventually I'll get there, though, because my wife's family is from Minnesota. So sooner or later we'll probably get back to the old country there and visit. But up till now I've never been there. So anyway, I wasn't sure what he was going to send me. Turns out, you know, there's a letter in here. And oh, the box is just packed with stuff too. I mean, it is stuffed full. Thank you, Brad. Good stuff, I'm sure. And there's a little letter here. And it's like, hi Mike, love your videos. In your recent video where you went to Apache Reclamation Electronics, it's amazing how much feedback I get on these videos I've made about going to the electronic surplus stores. There's a lot of us who love those places apparently and are sad to see them go. And a lot of them are dying, unfortunately. So yeah, and there's going to be more videos coming out in this theme in the future. Let's see. Saw your video when you went to Apache Reclamation Electronics. Noticed you were trying to find some multi-digit 7-segment displays when you unpacked your box of items you bought there. Oh, I can't read today. When you unpacked your box of items that you bought there, it seems as if you weren't successful in finding any. It's true, I did not find any. I looked, and there weren't any. I don't know if they just sold out of them, or had shipped them off to the other store already, or they just never had any. I don't know. Anyway, I have a couple of old 4-digit 7-segment displays that have been rattling around in my junk box for years. I can't think of any use I can put them to, so I'm sending them to you, knowing you will make something interesting out of them. So, let's see here. Here they are. Here's one. And there's one. And yes, those are just exactly the kind of 7-segment displays I was looking for. And wasn't able to find at Apache Reclamation, unfortunately. Those are just exactly what I was looking for. So thank you, Brad. I'm sure I can put those to good use. Alright, so let's see what else is in here, because this box is just full. He didn't send this whole big box just for these two little 7-segment displays. So let's see what else we got here. Yeah, so these are nice. These are exactly, it's like you read my mind, Brad, exactly what I was looking for when I was at Apache Reclamation. Thank you. We set those aside, and let's see here. Brad continues. But wait, there's more. I also recently picked up a box of electronic parts at an auction. I bought the box for a few specific parts I wanted inside, but there was a lot of other stuff inside. Down at the bottom were a couple of huge in all caps, 4-digit displays, and what I assume is a driver board. Again, I have no use for them, so I'm including them in the box for you in case you can do something with them. Okay, let's see here. I think I see what he's talking about. Right here. Oh my goodness. Look at the size of that. Wow. Oh, the wind's blowing stuff away here. Yeah, look at the size. I got two. He sent me two huge multi-segment displays. Let's see, it's about 2 inches easy across there, and oh, I don't know, 6 inches wide. Wow. 4 7-segment digits there. It looks like we got colon. This might have come out of a big clock. Then this one, whoa, look at the size of this thing. Wow. I have to get a ruler out. I'm not even going to estimate, but it's gigantic. It's obviously, it is without a doubt the biggest multi-segment display I've ever seen. No idea what this could have come from. And you know what? It's not really 7-segment. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 segments right there. Looks like 9 segments there, 10, 10. So, yeah, okay. So this can obviously do more than just your basic 7-segment display can. As well as being huge. Wow, it is big. Let's see who makes it. Precise Manufacturing Company Integra Systems Digital Display Series B component side. Alright. Component side, but the components are on the other side. Okay, well, whatever, works for them. This one isn't marked. I'll tell you what, it's got the same kind of connector on it. He said something about a driver board. Let me see if I can find the driver board. This has the look of something like that. Let's see. Let's see. Ah! Look at that. So, yeah. There's some sort of mating connector here. Yeah, okay, so those go together. Of course, I don't know if it goes that way or that way. I'd have to do a little research. I don't know. And this one's got the same kind of connector on it. So, okay. So we've got a driver board and 2 displays. Okay. And then this was in there. This would go on here, I imagine. One way or the other. I don't know. It's not polarized in any way. And maybe go off to another driver board? I'll have to see if there's another driver board in here. But well, thank you, Brad. It's going to take a little research to figure out exactly how this works. 16 volts AC. Where's its input? Clock minus... Oh, it looks like it's got some sort of 2-wire serial input. I'll bet that's a microcontroller under there. Running at 4 megahertz. Okay. Like I said, this is going to take some research to figure out. But thank you, Brad. It'll be fun to figure out. Even if I can't figure out how to run the driver board, I can always buzz out the individual displays and figure out how to light up the different segments. So, yeah, thank you. That's the biggest display I've ever seen. And then, let's see, what else was Brad got to say? Because there's a lot more stuff in the box here. Just to fill out the rest of the box, I am also including a variety of old boards and bits I have no real use for. Maybe you can use them in your retro computing projects or just scrap them out for their gold and precious metals. Either way is fine, and I am sure it will make for interesting videos. Keep the videos coming. Thanks, Brad. No, thank you, Brad. This is great. This is amazing. Let's see what else we've got here. Don't know what this board does. Phone in, phone out. Plus 12 volts, ground. It's made by the same people who made those displays, so I don't know. Ooh, some of this stuff looks like it might have been stored outside for a while. That's okay. The gold inside the chips is still fine, I'm sure. Let's see what else we got. What we got in this bag? Ah! Looks like we got a bunch of Centronics connectors of various sizes. Okay. Alright. So they've got solder on them, so I assume they were harvested from a board at some point. Okay. Well, I don't really have a use for Centronics connectors, but I do have a use for the gold that's plating the pins on the inside of them. So I can... yeah, I can go after that. I found the best way to get the gold out of things like this is with the Eco Gold X Gold Stripper. Takes it right off in just a few seconds. So, next time I get a batch of Eco Gold X going, I'll run these through and harvest the gold from them. Let's see what else we got here. This is individually wrapped. Well, it's a little VGA card. Yeah. Now that is something I might be able to use in my retro computing right off. That's a nice VGA card. Yeah, some of my older PC computers. This could work, assuming it works. I'll have to try it. That's something I could certainly put to good use if it works. I'll test it out and see. Thank you, Brad. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, there are a bunch of boards and bits down here, aren't there? That's a floppy drive. That's a floppy drive cable with both kinds of connectors on it. The edge card connector and the pin connector. Okay, so that's pretty old school. That will come in handy for my retro computing stuff. Yes. What is this? Oh, that's a modem. That's an old school modem there. Wow. I don't have any use for a modem, but it's got some nice chips on it. I bet have a lot of gold in them. So, yeah, a couple Rockwell chips. What do we got there? That's a one-time programmable PROM, so that's of no use other than it's gold. Not sure what that is. I'd have to look that up, but yeah. Got some gold fingers. Nice. Thank you, Brad. Oh! Look, another 7-segment display. With a lot of gold jumpers on the back. Holy cow. Oh, you know what this is? You know what this looks like to me? This looks like this. You know, back in the day, you had a 386 or a 486 computer, and you could change the speed. You could hit the turbo button, whatever, and it would show you the speed of the processor. I'll bet that's what this is. This was probably in the front of the case, and it would show you the speed that your processor was running at. Cool. Well, this could come in handy. If nothing else, you know, it's got a lot of gold pins on the back of it. Wow. I have no idea what this board is. No idea. But it's got a Eurocard connector on the back with a lot of gold pins in it. You see about these jumpers. Yeah, these jumpers have gold pins. That's nice. Got a lot of jumpers too. Okay. Little daughter boards with lots of little ICs and diodes on it. Wonder what this was for. No earthly idea. Huh. But thank you, Brad. Oh, it's a parallel IDE cable. That could come in handy. Let's see, what do we got here? Ah. Well, these are, you know what? A lot of this stuff down in here looks like it came out of an old PC. We got the parallel and serial connectors and PS2 keyboard connector, I guess, on that one. Again, I'll put this in my retro computing box. This can come in handy if I'm missing some of that with an old computer. We got a hard drive. It's an old parallel IDE hard drive. Wow, look at all the chips on that board. That tells you it's old. So a lot of this stuff has been condensed into just 1 or 2 chips on modern hard drives. Let's see. I'm not seeing a density on it, but I'm thinking it's probably pretty darn low, in the megabytes or low gigabytes. Yeah, they're still telling you that the cylinders, heads, and sectors so you can program your BIOS. They stopped doing that after a while. So I don't know what the density on it is, but whoa, look at all those chips. There's going to be a lot of good gold in those chips. And I should probably test the hard drive and see if it works too. I'll test the hard drive. If it doesn't work, I'll render it down for its gold and goodies. I'll bet there's some more gold inside too. Ooh, gold pins. I'll bet this came off of... This looks like a floppy drive. Part of a board on the back of a floppy drive. Where's that floppy drive cable? That's not it. There it is. Yep, it's a match. So that's a board off a floppy drive. Got some nice gold pins on it. Thank you, Brad. I'll go collect that gold. Oh. Well, again, this is pretty old school. This is from, I would say, an early CD-ROM drive for a PC. Volume control. I guess that's what that is, volume control. Look at all these chips. Again, this has all been condensed into just a couple chips on modern drives. But it's got the right connector on the back, including one for sound. So yeah, this was a CD drive, an old school CD drive. The board from it anyway. What else? There's another piece of the floppy drive board, I guess. Same color board anyway. It's got one surface mount chip on it. And then, oh, the piece de resistance. Wow. Look at that. Oh, there's a knob. Actually, there's a couple knobs. Come off something. I can always use knobs. Thank you, Brad. This looks like, it's a little busted right there, unfortunately. This looks like maybe an old school 486 motherboard, I'm thinking. Is it? I don't really see anything written on it. It's got the processor installed. I suppose if I pry the fan off, I can see what kind of chip it is. But I'll bet it's a 486. It's got 2 RAM sticks installed. You know what? I would actually try to test this out if this connector weren't busted over here. That could cause a short circuit on the bus right there. Maybe that's why this thing got scrapped out. Who knows? But yeah, so we got some RAM here. What do we got? It's not like modern RAM. It doesn't really say what density it is. I would imagine it's probably not more than about 1 megabyte. So probably about 2 megabytes of RAM. Oh, look at all the gold pins. All these sockets have gold pins in them. So, yeah, let me get a screwdriver and see if I can get this this processor out here, and we'll take a look and see what it is. So, yeah, there's a lot of gold pins on this board. Holy cow! And I was thinking while I was going to get the screwdriver, I wonder if this damage happened in transit. I'll have to ask Brad. This board might have been perfect when he sent it off. I don't know. Okay, let's see if I can get this processor out of here. We'll take a look at it. It's been so long since I've had to deal with processors like this. Let's see here. I can just press down. There it comes. Alright, pry that off. Okay, let me pull the lever up. Open it in. It doesn't want to come off on this side. There we go. Oh, it might be a Pentium. This actually might be a Pentium, not a 486. I'll have to get it off of the heat sink, because it's bonded to the heat sink. It's be glued on there. And that's not just yeah, it's not just the thermal paste. There's something else gluing it on there. Let me get a knife and see if I can slip it in there and pry this apart. Let me see if I can do this without cutting myself. Ah, yes, that actually came off really easy. Ah, it is a Pentium. Yeah, Intel Pentium. 92, 93. Okay. Look at the gold pins on that. Wow. Isn't that nice? Thank you, Brad. Yeah, I would actually try this thing out if it wasn't damaged, but it's got a bad bang right here, and I can see how the pins inside the connector are all mangled together, so that's not good. That'll cause a short circuit. But well, thank you. I mean, there's plenty of gold to be had on this board anyway. There's gold in here, gold in all these, gold in these, gold all over here. Nice. And of course, this was back in the era when motherboards still had a lot of chips on them. So we got an EEPROM chip. We got a lot of surface mount flat pack chips, so they're all going to have gold in them. So I don't think I can do anything actually with this board, but I can salvage a lot of gold from it. Yeah. So nice. Thank you very much. Let me see, is there anything else in here? That's the fan. There's the audio cable from, I suppose, the CD-ROM drive, and there's the 2 memory sticks I threw in there. That is an optoelectric gate, which probably, I imagine that's pretty much it. I imagine that must have come off of the CD-ROM drive, or did it? Maybe it came off of the floppy drive. I don't know. Hard to say. One or the other. So that's it. That's the stuff I got for Brad. Thank you. Get this stuff out of the way. I'll pile it all up. We'll get a look at it. So wow, that is a pile of really good stuff. Thanks a lot, Brad. hey, if I can ever do anything for you, buddy, just let me know. Shoot me an email. Oh, and I almost forgot. I didn't get these in the view. This is the stuff that started it all right here. These two little 7-segment displays. Very, very cool. Well, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this this mail call video, and if so, give the video a like, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to see future videos. There'll be more mail call videos. There'll be more videos on extracting gold and precious metals from electronic waste, because that's what some of this is destined for. There'll be videos on retro computing and electronics, because that's what some of this stuff's destined for. So subscribe to see those future videos, and press the little bell icon that YouTube makes you press to be notified when new videos come out. And thank you for watching, and thanks again, Brad. And have a good one. Bye.